All right, perfect. All right, Kayla. So you set up your account and it has
Mhm.
account details, getting paid. Let's go down a little bit. It shows in what currency you're getting paid, and you answered all the tax questions. So you're good to go. I recorded it. You can save it.
Okay.
Awesome. All right, perfect. So if you have an
Okay. So
Amazon account,
now,
we know that it'll let you have an account. You just have to put your personalized settings to it. This notification here is for some other program they had, but they're
okay.
closing it up. It was like a pilot program.
Ah,
So
gotcha.
we're gonna play a little bit on your account, then we'll go to mine so I can show you what it looks like once you've uploaded something.
Okay.
So I want you to click through Bookshelf, Report, Community Marketing,
Oh,
so you can
yeah.
see what it looks like.
It's
And that is the
bookshelf.
bookshelf.
Okay.
But
So
the
then
books
let's
would be
go
there, but I
reports,
wasn't even
maybe.
thinking about that. No published
Oh,
titles, community. So
I
there's,
like that each little tab goes to, each
yes.
page because sometimes you got to go back and yeah. So this makes it where you can.
Okay, so these two are live. These are transform, color, and recover surgery, and then this is
Mhm.
general surgery. They're both for general surgeries. They give you check off and a list, and it keeps you updated. Plus, it has a positive
Okay.
message for you to color on the
Uh-huh.
inside. So, when I started by myself without a mentor, I see a
Mhm.
lot of me in you when I
Gotcha.
first started because I understood that I needed digital products
Mhm.
to promote, to have a direction on my content and my channel. So I designed a social media planner for myself.
Mm.
And I was
Okay.
like, I'm gonna start writing content. I'm gonna put it. This planner is not the same planner as the planner that I have tied into my
Okay.
community. This planner looks like tropical paradise pina colada because I don't know. I was just feeling that vibe. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right. Right.
I had like it. I was playing with Canva for the first time. It was when I discovered that you can make really big projects with Canva.
Yeah.
Basically,
Yeah.
you don't need Illustrator or Photoshop. But this is in draft. I didn't publicize it, but in general, when it comes to bigger planners like this, when it's social media
Mhm.
or spirituality books that already have text in them,
Mhm.
this is the price that you're looking at, 19 to $24. So let's look at what
Gotcha.
continued setup looks like. You can make it a hard copy or a paperback. Most of these, like journals like that, are paperback. And I put
Okay.
English. You put the book title in here. And then if you have, for example, yours is going to be a series, you would add
Right.
to your series here. So it
Got
would
you.
be because you're doing 360 days, and it's going to
Uh-huh.
start with 180, and you're going to start with 30-day increments. So you'll have like a year to change whatever you want to title your series. It would be here,
Mhm.
and it shows
Okay.
you how to start a series and how to update it here. But we can always walk through that if you when you upload yours. So you put the author's information here and contributors. So when you buy on Fiverr, that's your product. You don't have to disclose because you made a contract and you purchased it from
Okay.
somebody. But
Uh-huh.
I'll show you that in my other book, I credited Saba Creates because she's the one that put all the coloring pages. So I did everything like what the contents were going to be and the inspirational
Uh-huh.
sayings. But she, let me see. Okay, I see it.
Buddy, can you put that in for me? Thank you.
I wonder if I put her in here or I just put her on. No, yeah. See, I have her here. Saba Creates.
Oh, gotcha. Uh-huh.
I didn't have to, but she did such a good job that,
Yeah.
and she was a major part of it. So she laid it out, but she uses Canva too. So there's nothing weird or
Yeah.
But if you do, just know that legally, since you purchased the work, you don't
Huh.
have to if you do it through
Oh,
Fiverr.
okay.
But
Got you.
I like letting people know when they do help me out. So so let's look at this continue setup. All right, so you'll be filling this out. It's really easy. You fill out a description, and then
Mhm.
you own the copyrights. Um, I don't put it as public domain work because it's not. I put it together. You know what I mean? And
Mhm.
so nothing
Eli,
sexually
we are
explicit.
recording this, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. Sorry. I just wanted to make sure. So I'm like, wait, I might have to go back and look at this. Okay, go ahead. I
Yeah, it's all
apologize.
recorded. No worries. Primary marketplace will be Amazon.com, and you
Mhm.
can add it categories. This is a fill-in book, so it's a low content book. So this would be journals,
Okay.
notebooks, and planners. And so that's why it explains. And then large print book would be with font that's larger. So
Okay.
keywords, social media, poster planner, quarterly planner, and this is for the SEO for Amazon. So it's important to fill all this
So like
out.
the
So when
search words, this word search or whatever.
correct
Okay.
for them to
Got
publication date and release dates are the same. So the day that I
it.
uploaded
Mhm.
it, it became public. But some of these can be delayed, and people start promoting their books before they get delayed, before they get published,
Gotcha.
and
Yeah,
that's what
because it
you'll see
says
like
preview or the date is
that it published
it's usually a
exactly.
couple of months. Yeah, yeah.
So schedule release is not
Order
available for
yours now. Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
This has already been published, so it's not eligible
Hmm.
for previously
The
published titles
schedule.
to
Yeah.
schedule it. Yeah.
Okay.
So we're gonna save and continue. So here's the paper book content. So I published without an ISBN, and here are your options. So this is the part where we're gonna see what it looks like. So they have black and white interior with white paper, standard color with white paper. This was a very colorful book, so I had it with colors,
With color. Okay.
and I did 8.5 by 11.
Hmm.
I put no bleed, so you're gonna see the edges are gonna cut like this. When I did
Okay.
bleed,
Gotcha.
it distorted it too
It
much
went
because
to the
bleed
end.
takes it
I
all the
got
way
you.
to the edges. Yeah.
Got it.
So you have an option with your paperback cover. You can either
Hmm.
do a matte finish or a glossy. I like mine with glossy finish, so I put
Glossy.
glossy on
Yeah.
this one too. And then you just upload it in a PDS format. Off the top of my head, I don't remember if you have to flatten the image. Oh, I do remember what you have to do. You have to reduce it in size. So you do. I think you use
Mm.
Adobe Acrobat to compress it. So
Okay.
if you run into that kind of issue, breathe in, breathe out, follow the directions, and just go to Adobe to redo it. Whether they need you to compress the file or if they need you to flatten it in some way. So just know that that
Okay.
happens. Also,
Okay.
what I ran into a lot is that it'll start, you'll put it in the system for it to upload, and it'll take
Oh,
a while. It'll take
no.
like maybe 30 minutes. That's normal. Let it do its process, and then it'll let you launch Previewer. Same thing with the
Let me
cover.
put the- I'm
The
sorry.
cover
Hold on,
has,
Eden.
you're good. You're good. So the cover also has a certain amount of settings. So here it's a cover calculator.
Hmm.
So we're going to see the binding type is paperback. Interior
Okay.
style is standard color. And I'm going to do white paper. Reading direction is left to right. And the
Hmm.
measurements are in inches.
Is
And
there any other way?
I think they do centimeters.
Oh,
So,
gotcha.
and here are
No,
the
I mean
size.
the left to right, the
Oh,
reading.
for, yeah, for Hebrew and for Arabic speakers.
Oh, gotcha, gotcha. Okay, okay. I
Yeah,
was in.
so sometimes, or I think Mandarin might, I don't even know. Don't quote me on that. I don't
Got
know
it.
how Mandarin
Okay.
reads. So these are typically the book sizes that they have. Since it's a
Uh-huh.
journal, it's 8 by 11, 8.5 by 11 inches. And
Yeah.
this one, for example, has 117 pages. So we're going to
Hmm.
calculate the dimensions. So this is the size
Oh,
that it needs to
gotcha.
be. for you to do your cover. So you're going to
Mm-hmm.
download this template, and once you have it downloaded, that's what you're going to import into Canva to make sure it has the right
Oh, to make
measurements.
sure it's the right. Yeah.
And you
Okay,
create your
gotcha.
design over it, and then you
Uh-huh.
save it. Then you'll upload that
Got it.
image here. And so AI generated, none of this was AI generated. So I'm going to launch
Okay.
previewer, be prepared for the pina colada. Okay, don't
Yeah,
judge me.
that's
This is
you're
before
fine.
I brought down
Judge free
Brandon.
zone. Judge free zone.
What was it? What was it? We listen and we don't judge. Oh, that's so
No, because I'm looking at my planner, like, you get excited and you're like you said, jet emotions. You're like, ooh, let's put some fly, and I'm looking at it now like, geez, okay, wait. Do I
yeah.
want to simplify this a little bit? I don't know. I'm still going back and forth, and I know it's an easy fix.
And that's the thing. Just do it, and then
Yeah,
it can be tweaked later, or it can be
yeah,
transferred over in a different style. So as long as you
yes,
get it done
yes,
once and it's fully done, then you can look
right.
back and you can let it rest for a week. I know we
Hmm.
want to do things fast, but sometimes in the creative process. So I learned this week, Miss Kayla. You hit the nails on the head on topics.
Yeah,
So when we're being creative, we our mind focuses on two things. We can't be critical. So just
right,
let it
right.
go. Just put those sections in, put the layout that you're
Hmm.
thinking about, enjoy the process. Give it a day, give it 2 days, come back to it with a critical eye. Then you're like,
Okay.
okay, that looks too gaudy, or why would I have
Hmm.
put that there? That doesn't function right.
Right.
And then you
It's like,
go through, and then you give yourself another day of creativity. And had
yeah,
I known that, I like to paint, and I'm okay at it. I'm pretty decent at it, like oil
yeah.
paints. And that's why I'm a graphic designer. And I used to
Can you
to
see
sketch
mine
a
up
lot.
there?
Beautiful. I know. I've seen your
Yeah.
artwork. I love it.
Oh, yeah, I showed you
Love your
before. Yeah,
artwork.
yeah,
We need to share it one of these days. So, but you
yeah. Yes, yes.
understand when you don't let
Yeah,
that
no, I
creative
do.
side and you're overcritical, I could sit
Yes,
there looking at a
yes.
canvas and
Hmm.
and not committing to something because I'm being overcritical.
Yep,
If somebody had
yep.
told me that in my youth,
I know.
it would have been
I know.
different. But we have the information
Yes.
today and we can use it from this point on. So I need you to open your creative side like you do for your art and then
Okay.
rest on it and give it a day of critical and
Okay.
then go to the next stop of creative because that way it'll be night and day. It
I'm
really does
moving
make a difference.
forward, even if I want to go back and change. It's like I'm doing
Yes.
something because, like you said, it'll stall, and yeah. So yeah, I get that. I get that a lot.
So I update the smart goals on the other on the 28-day content journal, but everything else here is
Mhm.
different.
Okay.
Tell me that's not tropical vibes.
It's not bad though, Eli. It's
Yeah.
not.
Oh, I'm like pina colada. All right. So 3 times a week, video type, two, post 3 times a week. And so I explain what type of videos you're going to post.
Okay,
So
so this is the example.
yeah, so this is you're going to use smart goals to set your goals. And then
Okay, got it.
you're going to do these 3 types of videos and you're going to post them three
Hmm.
times a week. And so you can see how I went in there relating your niche personally, what you've learned.
Hmm.
Oh, daily routine and a placeholder, which is just trending sound with you working, which is
Got it.
B-roll content, which I didn't know what that was back in when I did that. So let me get out of here.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Mm.
And now you write in your content strategy here. That's it. It was really simple. And then you put your weekly topics here.
Mhm.
And then now you're going to go into topic list for your live streams, top priorities, tools, and your promo that you have a giveaway for your lives. And
Very
then
good.
and that after that live and after that day you document your total views and subscriptions and then make
Hmm.
changes here for what you would change on your live.
Yeah, this is I mean, tropical or not, this is still good. Like, just take all that out and then just whatever. But honestly, it's still good.
Well, yeah, it's a great
It
planner.
keeps you organized, and then you have something to go back and refer to versus, and
You can see
it's
the growth, yeah, and it's a
yeah,
great guide for your hook and dialogue. So
yeah, exactly.
and every week it starts over again because this is your
Got
weekly
it.
topics, and I was assuming that you would only live stream once a week, right?
Hmm.
So and then it goes again. So the same color changes,
Right.
and then it changes, and then it goes.
Right.
So that's what that
Yeah,
is. So
no,
we're gonna
that's really neat because even me trying to be organized, I just have a notebook, but I'm like, ugh, I need to organize it because like if I want to do lives, I
right.
want notes for lives. If I want, you know what I mean. So you separate it, and even have a whole separate book for my hair oil. So yeah, this is yeah, you need to test that out for you.
I'll send you the file so you can print it out and use it.
Oh, this
So
sounds
the goal
serious.
sheet.
This is cool. Why aren't you selling this?
Say that again.
Why aren't you selling this one?
Oh, because of the aesthetic. It's not. It doesn't line up with a new logo and stuff. And I actually,
Oh,
but I can come in and change it. Yeah, I have the 28-day content. Um,
oh, okay, that's right. You said it's is it similar to this though?
no, it's different because that I go into
Ah,
telling you how to build your hooks, but
oh,
organizational wise similar and meeting. So this is
okay.
your goal sheet. This is halfway through.
Hmm.
I believe this is halfway through. Yeah, 40. So you want to know, you have to restructure your goals. Did you hit it?
Got it.
Are you in direction to hit it? You know what I mean? So then it goes
Yeah,
through the
yeah.
same section.
It's kind of like on the same thought process of my journal. Like, accountability, what did you do? This and this. Then after
Correct.
a couple of weeks, I do it every couple of weeks. Couple of weeks, it's like, hey, where are you at? Do you need to adjust? Da,
Exactly.
da, da. And
You need
that's kind
that
of the same
for
thing. And that
accountability.
that's why I'm like, I like this because this is thinking like me. Yeah, so
Absolutely.
this
And
is
that's
neat.
because that's the way you
Hmm.
see progress is by you checking in and
Yeah,
making sure.
exactly. Exactly.
So it has another check in here, and then it goes to the end. Let's see what the end says. And that's when that
Yeah,
was hitting at
see?
that time.
Yeah,
So
that motivational pay. Yes, this is
yeah.
okay. This is my head. Out of my head, he's like,
So that was the last page. People will get that because that was a trend for a while. You know what I mean? So
mhm.
so it
So
ends
now
there.
you say demure, you're feeling
Exactly.
cutesy. That's funny.
All right.
They showed the woman or the
Okay, let's
was it
see.
a oh my God, I
Okay, so that
forget.
was almost
They
towards the
said
end.
who did it.
Well, yeah, it
Go ahead,
was
I'm sorry.
that lady in the airport that was going on a flight
Yeah,
or in the
yeah.
car or
And
something. Yeah.
she got mad. She's like, but I'm feeling little cutesy or something. And then it just took off. That's funny. That's
You and me are doing a
mhm.
collaboration right now. I'm walking you through a
Yes, I
process that
got
you're
you.
going to do anyways, but you've been kind enough to allow me to share it in my community. You know what I mean?
Yes, most definitely. Yeah, I
So,
get it though. Yes.
so it's definitely collaboration. All right, so
Hmm.
let's see. So this is the end. Congratulations, 3 months of posting consistently on social media. What did you learn? Thank you for the process. So I'm going to go ahead and approve this. So once you upload your cover
Hmm.
and you go through it and you make sure everything looks good in the viewer, this is what's going to let you see if it bled incorrectly, and you want to see if you're missing some pages. I
Okay.
I made sure I checked every single. I know it sounds annoying, 100 or 200 pages, but sometimes we overlook stuff. And
Right.
a couple times I've seen like my pages were flipped, or
Uh,
or the amount of pages you think is going to evenly fit, it'll be
yeah,
wrong.
it does it.
It didn't
Got
end
it.
on the page you wanted it to, so it's important.
Right.
So
It's the size of the font or yeah, got it. Or if you put in a picture and it just shoot yeah, that make pretty good margin. I mean,
and look where it sells it. I don't know why it came out
yeah.
here. I should have went back,
Oh,
but
that's
it's
okay.
gonna.
I seen the other places. Yeah.
So it's gonna
So
talk
like if
about.
another country or whatever. Gotcha.
I allow it in all territories, and for it to
Mm,
adjust the price to that area.
got it.
It said standard color is not available Amazon Japan. So Amazon Japan won't be able to get standard color in this. Um,
Okay.
your book won't be printed in those marketplaces. So if I wanted
Ah,
it to be there, either I'd make a copy of it with not standard colors
black and white or
to
whatever.
to
Uh-huh.
make it accessible, or I would change the entire thing. In this case,
Okay.
I'm not stressed. Well, I haven't even published it. But
Right.
here, it lets you play with the prices.
Ah,
So this is where you would put the
okay, I
price
got
on it.
you. Ouch.
So and it lets you pick for expanded distribution
Mm-hmm.
and the royalty rate there, 40%, 60. So something changed in the plan since the last time I logged in, because
Okay.
that is a
Uh-huh.
big chunk. At the end of the
Yeah.
day, for them to print it and you not have to deal with anything, if you
Yeah.
sell 10 books a week, that's $100 extra. 100 times 52,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
made 5,200 in a year. If you have 10 books selling 100 books, you know what I mean? Because that's the name of the game here.
Yes.
You and I are
Mm-hmm.
creating something to assist a digital product.
Right.
But if every time you have a new line, you bring another book in, or you start adding books to it without thinking about it, if you're like, I'm going to create
Uh-huh.
one book a month,
Right.
you can potentially multiply
Now,
that earning. You know what I'm saying?
what about what is it called? Oh, okay. So basically, like the composition books for school.
I'm going to save this
Do
and
you know
see
what I
that.
mean? Like the composition books for school. And because this whole guy, he made this whole video about how you can make books that don't have any material in it. It's just basically notebooks, and but you just design a cover and then you send it to Amazon. They'll print it, like say when school time comes. But "Oh, I like that one with the unicorn or whatever."
Yes.
What are those called? They're called non-something books.
Low content.
Yes, there it
Low
is. That's what
content
it's
book.
called. Yes. Yes.
Low
And the
content.
guy, he said he started out with just several low content. It was like whatever was in okay, so like say Mickey Mouse. And well, you don't